we are back at Copenhagen Airport. Mara is making her way down. We just got to find out which terminal we're going to be checking in for. I meant to say was checking in from, of course. And let's just have a look at the board here, where our flight's going to be leaving from.
Terminal 2.
Terminal 2. We're going to make our way to Terminal 2, but we're just taking a pit stop here to show you the Christmas decorations. Look at the big clock there. It's the 20th of December today. Christmas is just around the corner, so it's a big travel day. It's Friday, the last day of the week, so I think a lot of people are going to be leaving for different destinations today. So here we are in Terminal 3. Mara's going to lead the way all the way down to Terminal 2. You can see how busy it is, as I was mentioning about the Christmas travel day. Mara's going to put her speed on as usual, so we don't waste too much film here. Look at all those people. Lovely Christmas decorations. There's our Burger King up there to the
Take some photos.
left. Are you taking photos?
Well, I have to stop then.
Well, I think photos are more important in Istanbul. Let's go and check in.
Okay.
Yeah? Off to Terminal 2. Of course, Turkish Airlines is a Star Alliance member, so in the old days we would have checked in here, but it seems SAS has taken over the entire Terminal 3 check-in. Lovely Christmas decorations up there. And Mara's spinning along there with her nice Samsonite baggage. I'm following, and it's not sponsored either. We're coming up on the restaurant area. Nice place to sit if you're waiting for people to arrive, also if you're waiting for your check-in gate to open. It's quite a newish restaurant bar area here in the airport.
It's not to be busy, definitely. It's not to be busy, definitely.
Yeah, it's definitely busy.
We don't change money this time.
No. And here we're coming up on Terminal 2. New bakery, that always the Lavatory, traditional Danish pastries and breads. Quite delicious. Wok restaurant over there to the right hasn't opened yet. It is morning still, just past 8 or 9. And a 7-Eleven here on the left, where you can get a cup of coffee and whatever else you might need. And this is Terminal 2 we're coming up to now. And we have bread a manger, which I can never pronounce. I always forget. Those of you flying with Norwegian, they are your check-in counters to the left, and we now got to find our Turkish Airlines check-in desk. You see, we can check in ourselves. 128 to 132. Our check-in gates are already available. Well, let's make our way down there. See. We have Mara's famous beer bottle. And a few Facebook, Instagram photos from there. Remember to follow us on Facebook and Instagram if you haven't already done so. And there's Turkish Airlines over there. Let's go check in. There's a bag drop and a check-in. I think we just got to the check-in desk because we are having multiple flights. And there's two of them. Zigzagging our way in and out here. I guess we forgot to add an intro, so here's the intro. We're now at the airport. We're flying with Turkish Airlines today, as we already did mention. We're flying from here in Copenhagen to Istanbul, and then from Istanbul to Kuala Lumpur. So right now we're just checking in, so that's why it's so short. Here we are checking in our luggage. Very good service here in Copenhagen Airport. And we of course have our luggage covers on. Baggage tags going on. There goes the luggage. So now we checked in. Got our Leary's pub behind us. And the next step we're going to go is up through security, as usual, through duty free, and then we have to go all the way to the other end of the airport today, as we have to pass immigration, because we're going to a non-Schengen country. Did I say that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah? So, let's follow Maro up the stairs and we'll follow her through the airport. Up to security Maro goes, and I'll be following in her heels. Little view back at Terminal 3. It's Maro taking some photos for our Facebook and Instagram. And look here,
This
the
is a security announcement.
Christmas decorations. Look at this lovely
And due to the risk of
Christmas
theft,
tree here.
passengers are requested not to leave their baggage and personal belongings unattended at
So
any
let's
time.
continue on down to
Unattended baggage
security.
will be removed by the authorities. Passengers are also instructed.
I just got instructed to zoom in a little bit on the Christmas tree because there's some lovely little figures. Look at these little aeroplanes. Santa's on them. So back through duty free we go. It's a while since I was here. It was in the summer.
That's smelling like summer.
Yeah. Maro and I decided to neaten up our office, renovate our office, which is quite expensive. So we had to skip a few trips in between, but now we're back on the road again and we got good workrooms. Very Christmased up here. It's lovely. Yeah, I'll go with my favorite word again, lovely. How many times do you think I'm going to say lovely in this trip report? I have to find a new word.
Terrific, awesome.
Terrific,
Wonderful.
awesome, tastings. Maro's got a speeder on. Yeah, we're coming up to the Danish Christmas beer. 39 krona. I wonder if it's for a 6-pack or for one.
Did you ever reveal if I got this present last year or not?
Maro got that present last year. We never did reveal it.
I did.
There we go. How much is it? 39? 39 krona. 4? 6. That's cheaper.
Okay, that's cheaper.
Yeah, but it's the restaurants that are expensive.
Yeah.
But let's head down there to the windows where we normally check out the aircraft. Maro, Facebook, Instagram, everybody. Don't forget to follow us there. We also got to do some stories. Follow those too. Stories are of course on YouTube. Some Instagram stories too. Christmas is really in the air here. Out there I can see a Pegasus out of the window from here. Click and collect store. Those of you who ordered beforehand or for after your flight. Watching out for the buggies here, Maro. And straight out to the window, see what we can see. It's quite misty outside. Normally there's a car over there in the middle. Not today. I'm going to check the board also in a moment. See where our flight leaves from. Up there on the board you can see our Istanbul flight. It says the gate will be shown at 10:14. So Maro already speeded her way over to the windows to have a look out at the apron. Any planes out there? Oi, a lot of construction, more than last time now. I wonder what they're building this time. Nothing to see, a couple of SAS aircraft. Looks like an A330 over there, Pegasus, and another SAS. Can't really see what kind they are. Well, it's not worthwhile standing around much here.
Go to the immigration then, or what?
Yeah, a lot of shops here. Money exchange, and Maro is moving it. Not yet, still slow.
And it's 100% sure we go that way, isn't
It's 100% sure that way. Normally it's down there because we're going to a non-Schengen country. A lot of restaurants out here and shops on this side we don't normally see. Normally we have a connection flight in an EU country, so we don't come on this side of the airport. There's some music playing there. Nice atmospheres of the restaurant. And Maro stopping for a photo. Worms Pizza. And on we go. It's not going to be a direct walk today because Maro's got to take a whole lot of photos for our Facebook and Instagram because they're quite popular. We can see a lot of you are looking at them as we post them up before trip reports and after trip reports to promote our other videos from these journeys. Caviar House, the place, Maro's favorite place that she's never been to before.
My favorite place, I've never been there.
That's what I just mentioned. With all sorts of goodies from the sea. Lovely, cozy looking place. Lovely, delicious delicacies if you enjoy seafood. Some nice baguettes there. And another Murphy's, must be an Irish bar upstairs. Pulled pork barbecue burger and a Heineken half-liter beer, 190 krona. A little bit pricey in my opinion, but many other people wouldn't agree with me. Joe and the Juice, it's 30 euros. Yeah, around there. Lavatory again that we mentioned before we checked in, the Danish bakery with pastries and breads, and a lot of shops. And this is also the SAS lounge area, which is over there on my left. Looking at that over there now. Clothing shop, and of course, before you leave Denmark, who doesn't want a Danish hot dog? Traditional Danish hot dog, always delicious. And we have some Scandinavian products. As far as I remember, it used to be a Scandinavian product shop. Caviar, salmon, seafood. And another wing of the airport going straight ahead, just next to the W.H. Smith. Funny thing about W.H. Smith is we only have them at the airport in Copenhagen. We do not have them in the country, sort of in the city. Over there on my left, as I mentioned before, there you have the SAS lounge, those of you who have access to that. Anyway, we're just waiting here for the immigration and the gate.
Yeah.
Good to fly? Ready to fly?
Oh yes, always.
Always nice to be going somewhere. Really enjoy it, really appreciate that we can do it. Hope you're enjoying these trip reports. If you enjoy our trip reports, pause the video right now, give us a like, please, and leave us a comment. We love hearing from you all. Comments on what make it worthwhile. We love reading them afterwards, and we try to answer everybody. I think we do answer everybody. So we just passed through immigration. Now we're over here on the C and D gates. We have to find our gate. I think we should go upstairs and see if we can see our aeroplane.
Yeah, we always do that.
Yeah, it's a tradition. Okay, let's go. And that's the upstairs area there. We always take the escalator up and see if we can spot our aircraft. Look, smoking boxes. So those of you who want to smoke, there is a smoking box. And look at this lovely Christmas tree here again. Very much looking forward to getting to Istanbul and seeing if they've decorated the airport in any way there. It is of course a Muslim country, but I'm sure they've made some decorations there too for the festive season. Can't film the immigration, but it's just over there to the right. This is what the hall looks like from above. It's a 7-Eleven just under us here. I can't see our Turkish Airways, but there's a British Airways, Thai Airways, SAS, and there's Singapore Airlines up there. Maro's just over buying us a water.
I take only one.
Yeah, I take one water, only 10 krona. 2 for 18.
I don't have it.
Okay, one for 10. Here we have the sign for Eventyr Lounge, which is in this wing of the airport. 250 krona walk-in access. I've heard very good things about that lounge. Just as you're walking down towards the gates, there's also a money exchange here. Must remember that, 250, but it's a lovely view. I'll just come in and show you the picture of the Eventyr Lounge. Lovely panorama views of the apron here at Copenhagen Airport.
Looking nice.
Yeah. We're heading down in that direction now. Just got to find out where our gate is. And here we have the entrance to the Eventyr Lounge, as it's called, which actually means Adventure Lounge. So remember that if you're flying from gates C and D. Marlo's just picking up another trolley. Walking down here through this corridor, wondering if there's an information screen telling which gate we're supposed to be at. We didn't check it in the big hall, but we're expecting that you can check it here also. Let's see.
And we have time to go to the end and back, and we can see where the Istanbul flight is going.
We never panic, do we?
No.
He said sarcastically. First, nice view. Big SAS Airbus A320, as far as I can see. And Pegasus next to it, Pegasus Airlines. It's waiting for pushback, this one here. SAS just purchased their first Airbus A350s, which should be flying in about February or March, as far as I remember. I think it's March. And this huge beauty here, this little lounge area, is Thai Airways, a Boeing 777, heading for Bangkok, of course. Just opposite here we have a Lavatory. You can get your Danish pastries and some breads. And we're heading down the corridor straight down in that direction. So as Maro promised me, there's the board. Flying at 11:50 from gate C36. There's that SAS A330 from another angle. So C36 we can see is right down there at the end. I've got to film all the way there. We'll come back in a moment when we get a little bit further down, unless we get a good view, which I think we're actually getting. And there's a mermaid coming up there on the left. I'll show you that now. Just as I thought, here by the windows we have a SAS Airbus A340.
For security reasons and due to the risk of theft, passengers are requested not to leave their baggage and personal belongings unattended
just getting a
at
few
any
photos of
time.
that one.
Unattended baggage will be removed by
I was really focusing on getting the right angle of the Little Mermaid.
With the SAS behind, of course.
Oh yes, don't forget the plane just behind. And one last view of the apron, the Thai Airways and the Airbus A340. Down we go to C36. This is the same place we left with Qatar Airways. We left for Penang in Easter this year. If you haven't already watched that video, not sure if it's in our playlist yet, uploaded, but you can always check our air travel playlist, which has our airport and airline trip reports in it. I'll leave a link to that down below in the comment section.
This area is new also.
This area is new.
This wing.
Yeah, but we were here in Easter when we left for Qatar Airways. That's what I've just said to the viewers.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Very peaceful here.
I don't remember this wing at all.
Even though Maro flew from here in the Easter, she still doesn't remember it, but this is pretty typical. When Maro watches a movie sometimes, we can have watched it 3 times and she'll look at me in a strange way and say, I've never seen this before. Meanwhile, we've got it on our video shelf if we bought the DVD. But that's just the way it goes. We have some lovely arguments sometimes about that kind of thing. So now we reached the marble area of the airport, heading up to C36. The white marble area. Departure hall for non-Schengen flights. Straight up here ahead of us we have our gate C36, as you can see. Our Turkish Airlines flight to Istanbul. I'm actually not quite sure which aircraft we're flying on. Do you remember what aircraft we're flying with?
A330.
Is it an A330?
A330-300.
A330-300?
Yeah.
Look at that smirk on her face,
Now
because she
it's
knows.
time for you to go to see if there's cheap upgrades for business class.
Oh, we don't need business upgrades.
Ask.
No.
That's what they were telling in Turkish Airways.
So here we are at the gate. We did ask, like Maro said, we asked if we could have an upgrade, and the upgrade costs $199 per person. We're just going to find out if it's cheaper when you are at the gate. The representative wasn't quite sure, so we're going back in 10 minutes' time. Here's today's aircraft. It's looking like an Airbus. What is it? An Airbus A320. It looks like that. Mano was saying it was an Airbus A330, but the A330 is the one we're flying from Istanbul to Kuala Lumpur with. There goes one big SAS Airbus A330 just behind our Turkish Airlines A320. Quite a size difference. I was just over there catching a few photos of the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350 and the Singapore Airlines Airbus A350. It's actually just first started flying on this route to Copenhagen. It used to be the Boeing 777. It's supposed to be quite comfortable. We flew with this aircraft from Singapore to Stockholm via Moscow. I'll leave a link to that trip report down below in the comment section. Go and have a look. It's a 2-part trip report. And look what we found here in the cabinet just opposite the Singapore plane. The Emirates A380 made from Lego. Surprise, surprise. We did it. We are flying business class. They announcing that we can come on board now, so we better hurry. We got business class seats. Let's go. Our business class seats are now 3F and 3E. So here we go on our business class flight. When we woke up this morning, we didn't know we were flying business. And now just suddenly we're flying business class to Istanbul from Copenhagen. Let's go, Maro. It's quite a windy tunnel we have here. Passenger bridge. Nice. Airbus A330 Air China over there, Star Alliance. And there's our Turkish Airlines.
Business class stepping on my feet.
Yeah, Maro's got a certain swagger to her feet. Normally we're always dreaming, now we've bought it. It's not a long haul, unfortunately. But it's going to be great. Anyway, trying this. We've only tried business once, and that was with Finnair, which was also good.
Newspaper.
No, I don't need newspaper. There we go. On board we go. Good morning, good morning. Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning. Thank you. And there we have our seats.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we are.
very
Oh,
nice.
that's good.
Lovely,
Oh.
lovely. And for once we have some lovely legroom here. Maro, are you comfortable?
Oh yes. Indeed.
Lovely seats. Very nice. Very spacious. Nicely stretched out legs here. And a good window view over here. It's already there, very comfortable now seat. It's got welcome drinks, menus, and little peanuts. Turkish Airlines. So anyway, here we have two happy travelers. Unfortunately, it's not on the long leg, but we're going to enjoy this flight all the way anyway. Maro's seat here in front is a little bit broken. Needs fixing. Mine's fine. I now have my microphone on, so you should be hearing me better at least. This is the view we got out the window. Unfortunately, there's no wing when you're sitting up in business class, but who's complaining? And the aircraft we're flying with is an A321-200. It's got a magazine, in-flight magazines, duty-free magazines, etc. We'll have a look at once we are in the air. What do we have here? Maro's famous something or other. We like to call the air sickness bag. We'll look at that also later. Oh, did you find some good stuff? Is it better in business class? Does it make your buff better?
Takeoff, wish you a pleasant flight, thank you.
Did he say 2 hours and 5 minutes? I'm sure it was 2 hours and 5 minutes, I heard.
3 hours 15.
Better be, Maro, for the price I paid for those business class seats. Anyway, while we're on the ground, let's have a look at the menu we presented with before takeoff. Haven't pushed back yet. Maro, just hold this menu a little bit like that. Keep it still, and then we can sort of run down. You can see it in both English and in Turkish. Coming around with newspapers now, also. And here we can have a look at a little beverages menu, juices, soft drinks, hot drinks, wellness tea selections, champagne, spirits, selected Turkish and international wines. You can see they got the local Efes Turkish beer. Aren't you lucky today, Maro? I think you got a bonus. And what were you saying?
I was saying that we can consider that it was my birthday present.
It's quite a birthday present you got there, I must say. So we hope you all watch this video and give us a lot of likes so that the ads pay for it. And you better leave us a like now already so this video does well. Because my pocket is bleeding and I'm not just saying that.
For takeoff and landing, all electronic devices must be disconnected from in-seat electrical power supply and safety stowed.
I just received headphones because there's an entertainment system in our armrest.
I don't think I ever had such a nice
Oh, very nice. Let's have a close-up on those.
double socket. Nicely goes up.
Yeah.
Oh, very soft and nice.
Noise-cancelling headphones
Yeah.
with the Turkish Airlines logo on the end also.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cabin
Double
crew
socket.
flights under cross-check.
Curtains closed. We are good to go. We have the in-flight safety video playing. I must say I'm having a little bit of difficulty filming Maro today because we're so far apart in the business class. Listen to me getting cocky there. My headphones are already on the seat cover. It looks like the seat adjustment buttons. We'll try that in the flight also.
You can place smaller items under the seat up and land.
What did you find there in your seat cover? Is that the table?
Laptops and larger
We'll look at that later on
must be
also.
stowed in your case tube or tubes. The light will come on when in contact with water. With the flight
And
attendants
pushback
for
has
more
begun.
details.
We're on our way. It's quite a misty day today, so we're not going to film the entire pushback and taxi out to the runway.
Attığımız her şey yüzyıllar boyunca denizde.
Very misty day, crossing a runway here. So here we are already in the air again. Lovely sunshine up here with the clouds, as you can see. Wonderful to be able to
keep your seatbelt
stretch
until the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Thank you.
I was just going to try the seats here. See what comes. It's probably going to push the seat back. It's not electronic. You have to move still. So when we press the buttons, we have this rest for our legs, and there's also a footrest, as you can see here at the bottom. Maro's perched there comfortably also. We've just got nice hot towels. Maro is demonstrating. As we always say, face first. Afterwards you can clean your fingers. You don't want dirty fingers and then into your face. I got one too. Yeah. I better do it before mine gets cold. They get cold very quickly. As usual, lovely weather up here above the clouds. So now they're coming around and asking us what we want to drink and what we want to eat. I'm going to go with the grilled Turkish style meatballs, and Maro is going to have the grilled swordfish. We want to show you what both menus look like. Under normal circumstances, we both have taken a swordfish. I think I'm going to have a champagne and some water, sparkling water. How about you? You gonna go for the same?
I think I'll go for the same.
Yeah. So we've just been asked what we would like to eat. They've taken our orders, what we want to drink and what we want to eat. And while we're waiting to eat, I'll quickly show you the in-flight safety cards and the magazines, etc. in front of us. But here we have the flight safety card for the A321-200. I think this is my first time, or our first time on an A321. Very simple card. Two sides. Next up, there seems to be a business class magazine, in-flight magazine, Skylife Business. Let's quickly skim through that. See a little bit about lounges in the back at the airports. So business class passengers, they have the privilege of having their own in-flight magazine also. Maybe a little bit more upmarket than the other in-flight magazine, I don't know. I wouldn't imagine so, but sort of a unique personal business class magazine. Here we have Skylife magazine. That must be the normal in-flight magazine. It does look like a normal economy class in-flight magazine that Maro and I are so used to. Also a lovely magazine with nice articles and photos, pictures, as you can see here. That's the in-flight Skylife magazine. Next up is shopping, duty-free shopping magazine, Shop and Miles. And there are so many products I can already see. Nice looking products too. I'm not looking at the prices, just skimming to show you what is actually available in this Shop and Miles magazine. That's of course Maro's home country, where Rovaniemi is. Here we have one more magazine, the Turkish Perspective. Not quite sure what that is, but it's a complimentary copy also. It's for December, so it looks like it's a monthly magazine too. Finally, we have a business kind of thing, Invest in Turkey.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Turkish magazine.
For your own safety, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you remain seated. Please be careful when opening the overhead.
And there you have it.
Thank you.
Except one little detail. Where's Maro's buff bag?
Disposal bag, as they call it.
Or Ihitiak Torbasi. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. a disposable bag which somebody used.
Yes.
Once or twice?
What?
2 times. Full load. It's like the clouds cut down there at that point. So meals have been or are being served in the cabin. Looking very nice. We haven't received ours yet. Looking forward to having a look at it. You can see them serving at this moment now. It's not with the chef hat as we saw on the adverts, but that's just fine. Nice thing about this table, as you can see, is you can put it to whatever level you want, so you don't have a sliding table. Always in economy class, the problem is always if you've got a sliding table, you've got a sliding table. So this one you can move up and down as it pleases you until it's level. And here we have those nuts we got before we took off. And I must say, it's smelling really good in the cabin, isn't it? Yeah? Oh, there we go. Yes, oh, thank you very much. Thank you. It's lovely. Thank you very much. Look at that. Oh, now that is beautiful presentation. Very lovely. And look at the little salt and pepper details there. Little cheeses. Nice little salad. Dessert. Got a champagne and a sparkling water. And here comes fresh bread. Can I that one please? Yes? Chopped cheese cooler. Thank you very much. There we go.
This is just a starter, it's not the main course.
No, this is just a starter.
Is it?
Looks lovely.
Oh my goodness.
Well, everybody, you can thank Maro for this, for insisting that we upgrade to business. Here comes Maro's food now also. Looking lovely. Thank you very much. Look at that. Lovely. Lovely little butter, the touch there. Are you satisfied? Of course you're satisfied. We could get used to this business class flying. So cheers to all of you also. Ching ching, as Maro would say. Cheers. And cheers to Turkish Airlines. It's looking really good so far. Maro's opening in the cutlery over there. Here's the microphone so they can hear you also.
Yeah. Nice big napkin. Fabric napkin.
And of course it's metal knives and forks.
Yeah.
So we got to eat pretty quickly.
Yeah.
It takes time to film.
So
the next course is on the way already.
And fork and knife also for the starter and the main course.
Lovely.
Little spoon for the dessert and toothpick. Very nice. Bon appetit. Really tasty. The hummus, the aubergines.
I can't hear you, Maro. The microphone's here again.
Well, the hummus is really nice. So is the aubergine. This must be like a tzatziki, like in Greek.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the dolma.
Dolmado, or what they call it in Turkish.
Yeah.
So you're satisfied with the meal?
Really nice.
Just to let you know, those salt and peppers there, we were a little bit unsure of how to open them, but it's actually you twist the tops off, top cap, as Maro's doing that now. They were very tight, so we weren't sure if we were doing it right.
I can do that.
Maro still can't get it off, but it is the right way to twist the top off. It was a lovely meal. They're now clearing away the starter, and we're going to be having the main meal. Both enjoyed it and finished all of it. Salads and cheese and desserts are waiting for after the main meal. There's more bread being offered. And the main course just arrived, as we mentioned earlier on. I'll take the meatballs. Maro took the swordfish so that we can show you what the meals look like. There's a little bit of turbulence at the moment, as you can see on the glasses there. So I'm just keeping an eye on them every now and again so I don't get champagne or soda in my lap. And over here we have Maro's swordfish with a cauliflower mousse. It looks lovely also. Hey, there I go again with my favorite word, lovely. It looks delicious. Let's go in for a little bit of a closer view if we can. The swordfish. It's smelling lovely. Oh, it's smelling delicious. Yes, and there we have the meatballs, and Maro's taking some photos for our Instagram and Facebook. So if you haven't already followed us on Instagram and Facebook, please do follow us there, and also watch out for our YouTube stories.
Meatballs are looking very nice.
They look lovely.
Lovely.
Delicious. Let's hear what Maro thinks of this swordfish here. very flaky and, I better not say lovely, delicious looking.
Yeah.
Good?
Oh. This is tasty.
And I must
Nice
ask
and
the
tasty.
question, we normally fly economy class, now we're doing business class. Do you feel a difference?
100%.
Is it worth it?
Well, it is. I mean, this was affordable, so that was very nice. Definitely worth it.
So if you can afford it, you'd say
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah. Yes,
It adds to the comfort of the journey.
it does. Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can start to do a little bit more business class in the future, or premium economy class. So now it's my turn to taste the meal. I'll be starting with the beef. I'll try actually and use my knife. Turkish meatball. Oops, sorry about that mess there. It's for the sake of the filming. Come in a little bit closer and have a look at the beef. In the meantime, I'll just put my glasses on so I can have a look at it myself. Smelling really good. I wonder if it's lamb. Very nice. A lot of spices in it. And very tasty. And then of course there's some bulgur rice here, which I shouldn't be eating with a low carb diet. But let's taste it anyway. Very nice. Some paprika, as we call it, paprika. I'm hoping that Mara will let me taste her swordfish also.
Really nice spice on the meatball.
On the meatball. And I enjoyed Mara's swordfish. Anyway, we're going through some turbulence. A little bit bouncy here, rocking from side to side, but we don't have any drinks at the moment, so it's okay.
The crew is also sitting down with the seatbelts on.
Indeed.
So flaky.
We're both still eating here, but I think it's time. Mara's telling how good the food is. I think it's time to have a quick look out the window also. We're bouncing along here, the seatbelts aren't still on. That's what it looks like outside. I'm already enjoying the cheese here. Just had the blue cheese, which was delicious. Just cleared away our trays. I kept my dessert, my pudding. Tomatoes and the cheese. I really enjoyed those cheeses.
I love Roquefort.
Yeah. And then some local cheeses also, I think they are. Very similar to the Greek ones. Very enjoyable. And here we go. We got the dessert and we just got a refill of champagne and a refill of soda. And I am going to mention, I must say that the second glass of champagne is a little bit stingy, almost a quarter of a glass, and the same goes for Maro's glass. And fill it up to the, what do you say, Maro?
Well, we can just ask another one.
Yeah, but still, it's a little bit stingy.
So let's try the mango panna cotta. Ooh, nice. Oops, I love mango.
Good? Let me come in for a closer look at that.
Oh, that's really nice. Nice and fresh. And really tastes like mango. Also the mousse and the gelée on the top. Wonderful.
We haven't even had a chance to try the entertainment system here. Maro's holding on to the drinks because it looks like we've got a little bit of turbulence coming again. You can see it rocking there on her tray. There you go.
It's easier to have them on the fabric.
Yes, they could slide there. You can see the seatbelt signs are on up ahead of us. Comes in little waves. Calmness, and then suddenly comes a turbulence, and up above us we have our personal fan and a cabin crew calling button. Very comfortable little cabin and lovely seats. Time for a quick outside view. as we fly over a lake down there. This is not the longest flight, so we're probably not going to use it, but I just wanted to show that there is an in-flight entertainment system here in the seats. There we have the controller. I'm wondering where the screen is, Maro. Oh, you lift the whole thing up, or? No. Ah, the other way. Tilted inwards. And there you have the screen, so if you pull over here, we should get it up. Yes, I do. And we turn it over in that direction. And then we have our own in-flight entertainment screen. Let's close some light here so we can see it. Buonvenido. And Maro managed to turn off the screen. I'll just turn it on again. Maro always does that in my shots. She's always helpful, but it turns out that she's not helpful, but you can choose your language here. I'm not going to show you the whole movie system, etc. We'll show you that in economy class. But the point is that there is one here in the business class seat, and there's a table here. The table comes out of the armrest on the right, and the monitor comes out of the armrest here on the left. Yes. I'd like a Baileys also. Yes, thank you. I'll be having a Baileys. And, oh, lovely. Thank you very much. Thank you. And I'm going to be having a Turkish coffee, and Maro's got a normal coffee here as the turbulence slowly begins again. Lovely tray set up there.
Really nice. Oh, I have to take a photo.
Yes, take a photo. So that was a satisfying meal. Nice with our coffees now. I'm just waiting for my Turkish coffee. I'm having a medium Turkish coffee. I just thought I wanted to have the local coffee when flying with Turkish Airlines. Maro probably didn't think about it.
Huh?
You didn't think about it.
No.
But
the truth is that even if you usually have your coffee black, the Turkish coffee or Greek coffee or whatever coffee in that area, you better have a little bit of milk, sugar, because it is a little different.
It's a stronger coffee.
Yeah, it's stronger, so the little bit of sugar makes it even better. Yes.
We never did open the nuts, so I think I'm going to open at least one pack of them so we can have a look at them. There's supposed to be some Turkish roasted hazelnuts. Maro has a friend who just gave us some hazelnuts also, if I seem to remember correctly.
Yeah.
So let's see what these ones taste like. Eat those with our Baileys.
Pop one to your mouth.
Let me pop one to my mouth.
Oh, the sun is tricky.
Sun is tricky.
Yeah, oh, I can't see anything. No.
Well, hopefully you can see me. It's a good hazelnut. I'm not a nut fan, but sure they're fine. Good. Don't forget to ask for a Turkish coffee. It's a little bit different. I haven't tasted it yet, but I can see there's a little piece of Turkish delight next to it. And it's a beautiful little presentation and a lovely little cup. Oh, I said the word lovely again. But it's looking good.
Delight little cup.
Yeah, Maro has also ordered one. The cabin crew attendant offered her one. Said it wasn't too much trouble. This takes a little bit longer than the other coffees. A quick Baileys, cheers. Cheers, Maro.
Cheers.
Cheers, viewers. So I'm gonna taste the coffee now. Maro's hasn't come yet, but we don't want it to get cold. As you can see, it's a much richer. If you go in a little bit closer, Maro, you can show them how much richer and darker the coffee is. It's almost muddy.
Yeah, that's how it is.
It's a muddy coffee, so let's taste it. Served with a glass of water also.
Always.
It is muddy. It's like little grains in your mouth. Not too strong, but good. If that makes any sense. It's not like a normal coffee, but very enjoyable. And I'm gonna have a little bite of the Turkish delight over here also.
I wonder how they call it, because in Greek it's lukuma. Lukum. It's probably the same.
Oh, there comes yours. So Maro just got her coffee also.
Yes.
So we'll zoom in just a quick one to have a look at it. And then we're going to hold the microphone close to Maro, who's going to taste her coffee, and then we're going to...
And as I asked, in Turkish this is lukum. I have to leave it to cool down a little bit.
Okay, so again, as I mentioned, don't forget to ask for a coffee. And if you've had a Turkish coffee on board at Turkish Airlines, please let us know down in the comments below what you think of it. We very much enjoy it. Or at least I do. Mara hasn't tasted it yet, but Mara knows it from Greece, where she had lived for many years.
It is the same, basically. It is basically the same coffee. In Greece they call it Greek coffee, and in Turkey they call it Turkish coffee.
Yes.
So let me take a sip. Oh yeah. I have quite many years to try this one. It's wonderful. Really nice.
Do you know what I've totally forgotten to feature in this trip report?
Oh?
The trusty pulsar.
Oh my goodness.
If you just pull the sleeve over to the side, the time is now 5 minutes to 2 Danish time. What time did we leave? 11:50.
We left after 12.
After 12. But anyway, sorry about that. We can't have a video without the trusty pulsar.
So we have a little bit more than 1 hour to go.
I just wanted to show you quickly, when I said the coffee was muddy, you can see here, I'm not sure if you can see the coffee on the sides and down in the bottom. I finished the coffee now, and there's that thick layer down there. I suppose that's what makes that very special coffee flavor, Turkish coffee.
When I was living in Greece, they used to turn this empty cup upside down to the plate to tell the future. I wonder if they are doing the same in Turkey. So any of our Turkish viewers, let us know if you do the same.
As you can see, it's very bright out there, not much to see. So hello to you all. Here's a quick lavatory tour. I can tell you that the lavatory in the business class is not very different from economy class, but it's going to be very quick, as I always say. Here we have some tissue papers, some paper towels after you've washed your hands. You've got the basin, the dirt bin over here. Hot water button. If you press that, the water goes on. I'm not going to do that now. We've got some soaps, some Turkish Airlines hand lotion, and some, I don't know what that is. If anybody knows, please let me know in the comments down below. We have the baby changing table. It's down like that. Lots of space on that. Of course, we have the toilet, a handlebar to hold on to if there's turbulence. The toilet seat covers, which is a good thing. Always happy for that. Here we have the switch to close the door. Locking the door closes the light on, or closes the light, sorry. Here we have our coat hanger. No smoking, remember that, even though there is an ashtray in these toilets here. There's a little legroom view. And that concludes the toilet tour. Flush button over there. See you back at the seat. Hello, who's that sitting there? Comfy.
Somebody's having a beer.
Guess what we just ordered? No flight is complete without a Bloody Mary. Maro's got the same over here. Taking a few Instagrammers and Facebookers. So, make it happen, Maro. And pepper.
Salt.
And mix it all up.
Let's see if it already has the Tabasco and beverages.
Yeah, because we're also missing a celery. Alright, and taste. Maro, your hand's in the way. We can't see the drink. It's okay? You must be honest. Not the best. There's always a difference on airlines. Some are very good at it. Some are ready mixes.
Well, I can taste the Tabasco and I can taste Worcestershire sauce, which are quite important, and the celery salt.
Yeah.
But otherwise, it's not the worst.
Okay, let me taste it also. biber, pepper, tuz, salt. There we go. Some pepper. I like a lot of pepper. Of course, we mix it up quickly. I better hurry a little bit there. A good mix. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's give it a taste. Look at my Turkish Airlines swizzle stick. See how it tastes. Cheers. Tomato sauce with tomato juice with a lot of vodka. Definitely haven't spared the vodka, but it's nice, drinkable. And cheers to you all.
It's been a wonderful flight.
Fantastic flight, enjoyable. We have now begun our downwards ascent down towards Istanbul. Maro's here putting her trusty scan watch. It's a Danish design watch, not sponsored by the way. Putting her watch to Turkish time.
2 hours ahead.
2 hours ahead of Danish time.
Somewhere there, I believe.
The time there now is what? 4:30. Seems to be a little bit more to see out the window now. Land down there. Ears are popping.
Opened up.
Yeah, seatbelt sign just went on, as you can see up there. As we descend down towards Istanbul, banking slowly to the right.
Stowed in the overhead bins or under the seat in front of you. Please fasten your seatbelt, put your seat back upright, close your tray table, open your window blind, and stow your footrest.
Şükrü dolabına veya önünüzdeki koltuğun altına yerleştirin.
Almost looks like the cliffs of Dover down. And the long coastline down there. Long beach. Now we're over the sea, banking right.
Yerine yerleştirilmiş olduğundan emin olunuz.
Ladies and gentlemen, please ensure that your personal screen and handset are stored properly.
Lovely sunset there on the horizon. Maro and I took it for granted that we knew where Istanbul is, but we actually really didn't. You can see Istanbul is right there, just below the Black Sea. I've flown over the Black Sea many times. There's a Russian holiday place, as far as I remember, and Greece is over there.
Yeah, so it wasn't any Mediterranean. I thought it was Mediterranean we are seeing.
Yeah. Definitely hope to visit Istanbul for a holiday in the future, or at least a long weekend. Some land coming up ahead of us.
Wow, awesome view.
Yeah, like a fishing village down there. Coming in over the sea, now over the land. On our final approach to Istanbul Airport. One doesn't associate Istanbul or Turkey as a green place. It's very green.
Okay, it's winter here now.
Yeah. Coming into the...
You see the leaves are like yellow.
Yes. Yeah, the airport area. You can see it's a new airport.
Yeah.
Coming in. Coming quite fast. And... petrol. Thanks. And touchdown.
We're lucky they were still light.
Yes. That was a lovely view. There's a lot of building trucks driving around, so the airport is obviously not complete yet. A lot of building trucks.
Yeah.
Construction trucks.
Wind power here also.
Yes. If you've been to this new airport, let us know down below in the comments and let us know what you thought of this airport. I think Mara and I both agree that we've enjoyed our flight with Istanbul or Turkish Airlines.
Yes, very
Also,
much so.
let us know what you thought of your flight.
Yeah.
You tried them. We think it was good.
Yeah.
At least the business class part of it.
Yes.
Good.
Dünyanın buluşma noktası İstanbul Havalimanı'na hoş geldiniz. Yolculuğunuzun rahat ve keyifli geçmiş olduğunu umuyoruz. Ladies and gentlemen and dear children, welcome to Istanbul Airport, meeting point of the world. We hope that you had a pleasant flight. Thank you for flying with Turkish Airlines and Copenhagen Airlines code-shaped flight. Yolcularımız uçağımız henüz park yerine ulaşmamıştır. Lütfen kemeri ikaz ışıklarını seat with your seatbelt. Fasten until the seatbelt sign is off and do not open overhead bins. Thank you.
Seems to be a long ride to the terminals.
Oh, the terminal is there, according to the other side.
Ah, there. Okay. A lot of vehicles. Look at that.
Yeah.
A lot of buses there too. There's a lot of everything. Here comes a Turkish Airlines Dreamliner up ahead. Big hangar there. We have the terminal. Air Morocco, or Air Morocco, well, Air Morocco also looks like a Dreamliner over there. Moroccan Air maybe. And new terminals. Big terminal, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to be turning in now. Indeed we are.
B5 or what?
B5? Yeah, B5.
Nice sunny evening.
Lovely sunny evening.
Or afternoon, it's only 5 o'clock. 5:15 local time.
Yeah. Danish local time is 3:15 in the afternoon. Boeing 737, 800 extras.
Now that was a wonderful flight.
It was a lovely flight. I said lovely again. It was
Wonderful.
a fantastic flight. We enjoyed that. Thanks for that.
Indeed. Yeah.
Well, thanks me for that. I paid.
There
we go. And this time we flew business class. Thank you very much. It was very nice. Happy New Year also. Bye bye. Very nice staff on board that aircraft also. It's a pleasurable journey right from the check-in desk in Copenhagen. We have experienced friendliness all the way. People are really friendly on these flights that we go on, and it's always a pleasure for that reason that way. Anyway, do you really miss? No entry. And we're following Maro. Where's your white jersey, Maro?
Huh?
Where's your white jersey?
That is so golden.
You got the Gap top today.
Yeah.
This is our first time at Istanbul Airport. Let's have a look out the window there. Look at that.
International transfer. We go that way, yeah?
International transfer. We must go straight. Yes.
What?
Yes, boarding pass, please.
Yes. And here we come into Istanbul Airport, as I said, for the first time. Most people for the first time, as it's such a new airport. Let's go through there. Or what? Yeah. Okay, that's a narrow entranceway into the gate. And here we go. Look at that. It's enormous. Wow. And if we go down the other way, look at that. That's pretty impressive. It's almost got that Thailand smell also. Huh?
What country?
That sweet smell. So anyway, that was that trip report. We hope you enjoyed it. We've now arrived in Istanbul Airport. We'll probably make a transfer video. I'm not sure whether we can make a transfer video because we're only flying in about 8 hours time.
Yeah.
So we don't really know where our gate is yet.
No.
But we are going to do a tour of the airport, show you around. That'll be a separate video. And if we can do a transfer video, we'll do a transfer video also. That'll also be a separate video. But thanks for watching this video, our business class flight from Copenhagen to Istanbul. We hadn't expected that. It was a last minute thing. And if you enjoyed it, definitely please do leave a like down below. It does help the channel get more views.
and which in turn makes us motivated enough to make more movies for you. So yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Bye bye for now. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye bye.